Hey Cowboys Nation! If you don't want to miss any first-hand news from America's team, subscribe to the channel now, as we are always attentive to the latest news from the Dallas Cowboys, and here you will always be in the know with. Tyron Smith had been mentioned as a potential cap casualty for the Dallas Cowboys this offseason, but all signs point to the 8-time Pro Bowler being back in Big D next season. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported that the Cowboys are working on restructuring Smith's contract to keep the veteran offensive lineman in Dallas. The Cowboys are working on a resolution to bring 8-time Pro Bowler Tyron Smith back for a 13th season, which could include a reworked contract, per sources, Fowler tweeted on March 8, 2023. Smith is due $13.6 million in the final year of his deal. Smith is entering the final season of an 8-year, $97.6 million contract and is slated to have a $13.6 million salary in 2023. The Cowboys would have to take an $8 million dead cap hit if the team opted to release Smith, per Spotrac. Injuries have played a major factor in Smith's availability in recent years, with the veteran missing significant time in 7 straight seasons. Smith played just 4 games in 2022 as the 2-time All-Pro sustained a torn hamstring and an avulsion fracture during training camp. Tyron Smith would consider retirement if released by the Cowboys. Report prior to the recent news, former Cowboys scout Brian Broaddus predicted the team would move on from the franchise tackle this offseason. Smith would have considered retiring if Dallas opted to release the veteran, per Broaddus. "I tell you what, there's a side of me that believes, and this is because it's been reported to me, that if they were to trade or to cut Tyron Smith, he would be done," Broaddus explained during a February 12 episode of the Love of the Star podcast. He would just retire. If they were to trade him or cut him, he would just quit. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Dallas also faces a decision with restricted free agent Terrence Steele. The Cowboys placed a second-round tender on Steele heading into free agency. Hey Cowboys fan, in your opinion, should the Cowboys stick with Tyron Smith or not? What's your opinion? Put it in the comments because it's very important for the Dallas Cowboys. Stay tuned because at any time I update you on the latest Cowboys news.